What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Ben E Fit podcast, bringing you everything you need to know about living your best life. And for the first time, this one's going to YouTube. So whether you're listening on your favorite podcast platform, whether you're watching this on YouTube, massive thank you. Please do all of the good stuff. Like it, subscribe, share, review, whatever you need to do to make sure that this goes out to as many people as possible. And this one I thought was a rather fitting one. It is January. It's the first one of 2026. And I wanted to highlight just how important this week of the year is when it comes to progress. Now, for most people, the past couple of weeks have probably been a little bit all over the place. You've had Christmas, you've had New Year, you've probably been off work. And actually getting back into the swing of things can take a little bit of energy, a little bit of effort. But it's also super important because the longer that you allow that sort of out of sync, out of routine to continue, the harder you're going to find it to get back to it. You know, don't take away all of the good stuff that you've done before Christmas in that build up. Like, you know, if you've done the right thing and you've got into those good habits nice and early and you've not necessarily left it until January, don't allow all of that hard work to come undone. Even if you might have put a few pounds back on over that period, getting back into things is going to make you feel so much better, so much sooner. And we all want that. You know, we're probably starting this week to get back into the swing of work, like the kids are going back to school. You're back doing what you need to do at work, in the office, or whatever you happen to be doing for work, and actually using that as an opportunity to just refocus again. And like I say, it's really important that we do that as quickly as possible. Get all of that Christmas junk, the food that you've bought in, get it all out of the house, get clear of it. All of those, you know, the mince pies, the million sausage rolls that you bought just in case someone might pop round, get it out of the house, get it out of sight, out of mind, and you know you're just going to be in a much better place to continue that moving forwards. And if you're someone who has decided that now is the time to get started, so this is very much that January reset, it's the new me, new you. This also becomes a really important week because the sooner that you get to it, the sooner that you start to figure stuff out, the sooner that you start to put all of those good things in place when it comes to your exercise, your nutrition, the habit forming, the quicker that you get to that, the better that's going to be for you as well. You know, we don't want to delay stuff because I think if you start to delay it, it just gets harder and harder to get going again. So, you know, use this motivation. Use the fact that you're probably feeling a bit sluggish, that you're probably feeling really out of sync and out of routine. Use that as the opportunity to push things forward from here. And I'm no different. Like this week for me has been a little bit unsettled just because there's stuff going on privately that needs to get resolved, and it's going to mean that my routine is getting thrown. But I tried to get back into that routine much better last week, knowing that this week was going to be a bit of a tricky one. But then I'll get straight back to it next week, and that's going to be for me to then kick on from there. So this one, relatively short and sweet little episode. Just wanted to highlight the importance of this week. If you are struggling, if you're not sure what to do, if you're just getting going and you really need some help, please do reach out. You can get hold of me on any of my socials at Ben Howard Fitness. You can email ben@benhowardfitness.com. If you're watching this on the YouTube, you can comment below. If you're listening, I'm pretty sure most platforms nowadays give you the option to write a little comment. So do all of that, get in touch, make sure that you're well supported, make sure that your habits and routines are getting into place nice and quickly, and get 2026 off to the best possible start. And I'll be back again next week with another episode. And if you've got any topics that you'd like me to cover, also let me know, and I'll make sure that we take care of those on the future episodes. Thanks, guys.